All right, everybody, welcome back. When it comes to dating after divorce, some women have no idea how to get back in the game. Ann is one of those women. Now, recently, she sent me this video, so watch this.
Hi, Steve. My name is Ann, and I need your help dating after divorce. I met my ex-husband when I was 21 years old. We were together for 9 years. But 10 years ago, when we divorced, I focused on my son and starting a business. Dating wasn't much of a priority for me. I consider myself smart, successful, pretty, but I feel like I'm on another planet navigating through this dating scene. Steve, please help me.
Well, looks like Ann needed a little extra help in finding a partner. So I asked my friend Joan Marie, who's an expert in helping people find lasting true love through her psychic ability. I asked her to meet with Ann. Now, you should know that we didn't share any of Ann's story with Joan, and they had never met before this moment right here. So what you're about to see, we filmed it as it actually happened. Okay, so let's take a look.
My name is Ann. Very nice meeting you.
Very nice to meet you. I'm Joan Marie. I'm an intuitive. I do a lot of work with relationships. I'm a psychic, so I help people heal emotionally. Okay. So is that okay?
Okay, yeah.
My feeling about you is you want to get back out in the world and start dating again.
Yes.
And you have all this baggage from your past still playing out in today. And I think it's for you, I can even go back to 5 and 6, that I think you either witnessed other people yelling and screaming or fighting, or you've felt discomfort. Who's my yeller? Who's my screamer? Was it your dad? Was it your mom? Was it your grandparents?
My dad.
Okay. I feel like when you were younger, your dad's overbearing personality, sometimes you kind of shut down and was like, whoa, that's a little too much for me.
Yeah.
Is your dad still alive?
No.
Okay. So you need to have a conversation with your dad. And I feel like you actually need to yell at him.
I've done that.
You need to do it probably 20 more times. Because you carry your dad like a monkey on your back. And he's pretty heavy. And so he's weighing your heart down. A part of me wants to say you married your father in some respects. Does that make sense?
I did.
Yeah, because I get that you were mistreated. Do you agree with that?
Yes.
So I feel like this person manipulated you, belittled you, and was not a nice person. Does that make sense?
Yes.
So in that decision, when you married him, you made him more important than your own health and your own well-being and your own circumstances.
Oh, I agree with that.
Yeah. And so why I feel like you got divorced, you were in a very unhealthy, emotionally abusive relationship.
Yes.
And I do feel like if you didn't divorce, you'd probably be dead by now. What gave you the courage to finally say, I can no longer be in this marriage?
It definitely was taking a toll on me, the manipulation with my ex-husband, that I just felt like I had to change things or I would be unhappy like that for the rest of my life.
It takes a lot of strength and courage to leave an unhealthy situation.
It's tough, it is. But once you do it, it's amazing that weight that just gets lifted off of you.
What about for you dating? Do you feel like you've struggled since the divorce to date? Because like for me, I feel like you keep meeting the same type of guy.
Absolutely. I think that was a lot of the problems. Why is it the same type of guy? And this is the same situation.
You don't need any more lessons in relationship with unhealthy men.
Well, I feel like everything that has happened to me or throughout my life is definitely, there's a reason for it. So there's a reason I'm sitting right here with you right now.
Yeah.
Thank you for sharing your gifts with me.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, everybody, please welcome Ann, relationship intuitive specialist, my friend Joan Marie Whalen. Now, Ann, let me ask you a question. What did you think when Joan Marie hit specific things from your childhood?
Wow, it definitely made me really reflect on how, as much as in my childhood, I didn't want to be the type of person my dad was, that I never really thought, I don't want to be with my dad. I don't want to end up marrying my dad or having friends like my dad.
Right. Now, Joan Marie, since you've met her, are you picking up anything extra about her that might help her, any other information?
Yes, but I want to start with, like, who I see Ann right now, and I met her a couple days ago, is night and day. Like, you were so reserved. My grandfather has this expression, like, stop doing it to yourself.
Right.
And I think that's important.
Let me say this. What you as a woman have to do is you have to raise your standards, because what you want around your yard is a 12-foot high fence. Now, guess what? Take a long time for a man to climb over a 12-foot high fence. He got to put some effort. And you know why you want it 12-foot high? So when he get in your yard, it took him so long to get over there in the yard that he appreciate the yard a lot better. And when he get in the yard, he start taking care of the yard. Because what he don't want to do is have to climb back over that same fence and go somewhere and try it again. So this is what we're going to do. When we come back, I'm going to bring out 3 potential bachelors. We gonna sit here and we gonna see if we can't find you the right guy.
Wow.
All right? Now don't go away. We'll be right back. All right, everybody. We're back with Ann, who is a young lady ready to find love after divorce. Now, earlier this week, Ann sat down with my friend, relationship intuitive specialist, Joan Marie, to help her release her past and open up to new relationship possibilities. Well, now she's ready to get back into the dating scene with a little help from me and Joan Marie. So let's get to it. I've invited 3 men who I think could be great matches for Ann. So please welcome Sam, James, and Brandon. Okay, let's start Sam.
So my first name is San Yuka. You can call me San. I'm 38, and I am an inspirational speaker. What I'm really looking for in a woman is somebody that is generous and kind, that's adventurous, and that has a little bit of fire in her feet, because I like to dance.
All right, James, tell us a little bit about yourself and what you're looking for.
Hi, Ann. My name's James. I am, my friends call me Jamie. I'm 53 years old. I am a spiritual person. I have 2 children, adult children, a 25-year-old son, 23-year-old daughter. They both live in New York City. And been in the insurance business too long, 30 years, so.
Brandon, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, yeah, my name is Brandon. I'm 48 years old. I'm the VP of Sales for a software company. I am the parent to 3 college-age children, 2 boys in my Princess Brooklyn, and I coach volunteer football for fun, and I'm interested in getting to know you a little better.
Now, Joan Marie, what questions do you have for the men?
Okay, so let's start with San. San, what do you do to make a woman feel safe in your presence?
I learned a long time ago that the most important thing that you can ever do is listen. So I listen.
So, Jamie, what's a fun date for you?
I think maybe something like meeting up and going for a simple walk so that I could get to know you, something without a lot of distractions around me.
So, and Brandon, for you, I mean, I know you've also been divorced. What are you really looking for in a relationship, and have you healed from your own experiences of your divorce?
Yeah, I've absolutely healed from my previous relationship. I'm actually honestly looking for my last first date.
Yeah. Took me a minute to process that, but after I worked that, I said, I see you, boy. Yeah. All right, Ann, what would you like to ask the men?
Okay, I'll start with San. Do you make New Year's resolutions? And if so, what's one resolution or goal that you've met this year?
Yeah, I set resolutions. I set resolutions every day. But I think the biggest thing that I had to figure out was it's finding, like, really discovering who you really are, you know?
Thank you. Jamie, have you traveled outside of the U.S., and if so, where have you been? Where would you like to take me?
Yes, I have traveled outside of the U.S. And where I would like to take you would be something probably a little bit different, not Europe, not something like that. I think it'd be fun to go down to Africa and go on a safari.
All right.
Brandon, what role does spirituality play in your life?
It plays a very important part of my life. I think it's a baseline level of how we should all conduct ourselves on an everyday basis. And so I just operate with the, do unto others and just try to be a really good person. And I think the universe gives you back that.
All right. Now I'm going to do something I don't normally do. Joan Marie, tell me what you think of these gentlemen right here.
When I prepare for a segment, I saw your face this morning in a meditation, and I said, oh my God. And then when I saw you, I said, there he is. I'm not saying we're going to pick you for her, but I saw your face, but I also knew that we'd have great men. And these are all whole, classy, amazing human beings that would respect a woman, and that's important.
So, Ann, I think Joan and I are going to pick who we think you should go out with. Okay.
Good choice.
All right.
I hope.
May I have your attention, please? After careful consideration, the hard part was all of them could work. But we had to get down to one. And I'll tell you why we picked the one we picked. Because it was simple. I asked her, why did you see him in your face somewhere? She said, because he just came to me. And she's an intuitive person. So what you gonna do? So what we fighting this here for? You can't all of a sudden see a face, then it show up on stage and don't pick it. So it's gonna be him.
Is that okay?
James, come on over.
Congratulations, James.
Thank you very much, guys. Appreciate it, man. Big fella, appreciate it. Hey, good luck to Ann and James. Keep us updated on how it goes. Special thanks to Joan Marie, everybody. We'll be right back.